Word allows you to insert graphics in two ways, either inline or floating. If you use inline graphics, you may want to adjust the vertical position of the graphic in relation to the text to the left or to the right of the graphic. Here's how to do it. Notice the document that I have on the screen. It includes some text and a single graphic. It's that little blue right-pointing arrow there. This graphic is inserted inline. You can see that by simply right-clicking on the graphic and then hovering the mouse over the Wrap Text option right down here. You can see that Inline with Text is selected, which means that this graphic is inline. With a graphic inserted this way, it's treated like any other character in the document. This also means that the graphic sits on the same imaginary baseline that the other characters in the text use. In other words, the bottom of the graphic is aligned with the bottom of the other characters on the line. You can see this easier if I just increase this zoom factor just a little bit. And you can see that that graphic is aligned with the bottom of the other characters on both sides of the graphic. Now, depending upon the characteristics of the graphic, you may want to adjust this alignment either up or down. You can do that rather easily. All you have to do is select the graphic, just click on it once, and you can see that it's selected. And then I'm going to press Shift-Control-F, and that brings up the font dialog box. Now, you may wonder why we're dealing with a graphic by displaying the font dialog box. Remember that when that graphic is inline, it's treated like any other character on that line, and so the work that you do with it is affected by the settings within this font dialog box. I'm going to jump over to the Advanced tab of the dialog box, and using the Position drop-down list, I'm going to choose Lowered because I want to lower that graphic a little bit relative to that baseline. Now notice when I did that, it automatically said 3 points over here. A point is 1/72 of an inch. So 3 points is not terribly much of a movement, but I can change this by, going up or down within it to set it to whatever setting that I want it to be for that adjustment. Now when I click on OK, you can see that that has been moved down. It's been lowered. You can see it even easier if I select in the text over here. But you can see that it's been moved down by 4 points relative to that baseline. To get the effect that you want, you may need to play with the value that you enter into that dialog box that we saw a moment ago. The value you use will depend on the size of the graphic whose position you are adjusting and the characteristics of the font used in the paragraph. Just remember, you can raise or lower that graphic as long as it's an inline graphic within your document. I hope that you found this quick tip helpful. If you did, please click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon. That way, you'll be informed whenever I add a new video to the Word Tips channel. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today.